Today in New York, a late-night shooting in Harlem, a 173-year-old church in Brooklyn gutted by fire, a nasty upstate primary tearing the GOP in two, a Queen's Park plan versus a subway lifeline, and socialists gearing up for Albany. Let's go. I'm Vixie Steele. This is Loud and Local in New York, New York. First up, Harlem. Early this morning at Brigadier General Charles Young Playground, 4 people were shot. 2 teenagers, 16 and 17, both hit in the feet, a 20-year-old shot in the groin, and a 21-year-old hit in the leg. All were taken to Harlem Hospital and are stable. No arrests, no motive, just another bloody sunrise with shell casings in a city park. Listen, this is the 32nd precinct, where shootings are up 16.7% from last year. That's not a number, that's corners people avoid. Mums texting at 2 a.m. to see who made it home. Teenagers taking bullets to the feet. What the hell is that? Feet. That's a pattern that screams chaos. Spray and pray. Zero control. Zero care who gets hit. When the babies take rounds, something's broken. And it's not just toes. It's schools, summer jobs, housing that suffocates people. It's everything we pretend is fine. It isn't. Moving on, before I break something. Brooklyn, South Bushwick Reformed Church. Built in 1853, landmarked by the city in 1968, on the National Register since 1982. 173 years standing, then a devastating fire Friday night. The spire and steeple were wrecked, the main structure torn open to the sky. Cause under investigation. Pastor James Stewart and the congregation are huddling with city officials and engineers right now, figuring out what can be saved and what can be rebuilt. This church has been through hell. A 2006 tornado and a 2020 storm that shoved the spire askew. Small congregation, big outreach. Food, fellowship, a literal sanctuary. Architecture nerds will tell you it blends Greek revival with Georgian touches. I'll tell you it blends history with heart. If it can live through a tornado, it can live through this fire. Respect where it's due, but the money needs to show up. Not just speeches, not just photo ops. Real dollars. From the city, from the state, from people who pour tax breaks on glass towers and call it revitalization. If you can find a subsidy for another luxury shoebox, you can help rebuild a house of worship that actually serves people. Hell yeah, rebuild it. Put the spire back where it belongs. Next up, the Republican primary upstate, and it is nasty. Anthony Constantino, businessman and first-timer, is hugging a Trump endorsement like it's oxygen, versus Robert Smullen, a retired Marine Corps colonel and sitting assembly member, backed by county chairs and the hometown power crowd. The district went plus 16 for Trump in 2024, so everyone's calculating vibes and loyalty tests like it's a reality show final. Constantino even gifted Trump a bronze statue. A whole bronze Trump. I mean, what are we doing? Smullen points at service and local chops. Constantino points at the golden ticket. The campaigns are flinging accusations, threats of lawsuits, the usual swampy fog. Some folks who knocked doors for Trump back in 2016 swear the endorsement is gospel. Others call it a mix-up, an oversight, a flex. Here's the play. This race is a litmus test. Is the party still an endorsement machine, or does local muscle matter again? And if your big idea is a bronze idol, politics has hit a new low. Work for the district. Pave a road, fund a school, keep veterans housed. Not complicated, but sure, polish a statue while the rest of us dodge potholes. All right, let's keep this train wreck rolling. Queens. Queensway versus Queens Link. Mayor Zoran Mamdani has $43 million on the table to turn the old Long Island Railroad spur into a park. 3.5 miles of elevated green. Picture a Queens High Line. Benches, trees, a new ribbon of open space through neighbourhoods that could use a breather. But others say no. Bring the trains back. The MTA pegs reactivation around $6 billion, which in MTA math could mean who knows how many zeros by the time a shovel hits dirt. Yet the case for transit is real. Queens is transit-starved. Jobs are far, commutes are brutal. A park you enjoy on Sunday is beautiful. A train that gets you to work Monday through Friday is survival. The park brings immediate wins, shade, play space, safer paths. The subway brings long-haul equity. Here's my take. We deserve both. But if you force a choice, trains beat tulips. Build park pieces that do not block a future rail. Stop the bureaucratic turf war. And plan the corridor like you expect families to live here in 10 years. People do not need performative ribbon cuttings. They need a train that shows up before their boss loses patience. A park is lovely. A reliable commute is life. Do not screw this up. Last up, Albany Watch. The Democratic Socialists in New York City are trying to ride the Mamdani wave and expand their seats upstate and down. 8 candidates in the slate, aiming to double the number of socialist legislators. The pitch is simple. Tax the rich, fund schools and housing and care, stop pretending the money is not there while billionaires park yachts like it's valet. Since Zoran Mandani won the mayor's office in 2025, membership and volunteer muscle have surged in places like Harlem and the Bronx. Door knocking, small dollar fundraising, old school grind. Even if they win big, there'll still be a small slice of the legislature. But small slices can flip budgets. Committee chairs listen when you bring people power. Look, whether you love them or hate them, they are shaking things up. And thank God someone is. I am so done with bland press releases and careerists who phone it in. Argue with them, pressure them, fine. But at least they're out there at midnight on a sidewalk, clipboards out, asking strangers what they actually need. That is politics with a pulse. More of that, less of the plastic nonsense. Quick reset before we go. Harlem had 4 people wounded and the 32nd is bleeding. Fix the roots, not the headlines. Bushwick has a landmark in ashes and a congregation that refuses to quit. Back them with real cash. Upstate Republicans are polishing bronze instead of policy. Voters deserve better than cosplay populism. Queens needs transit yesterday. If you build a park that kills a rail, you have blown it. And the socialists are knocking on Albany's door. Maybe they kick it in and make the budget actually serve people. Maybe they do not, but at least they are bloody trying. I shouldn't have to say this, but here we fucking are. Stop treating crisis as background noise. Teenagers should not be catching bullets in a playground. Churches should not have to pass a hat after a century and a half to rebuild what matters. Politics should not be a damn shrine to one guy. Parks and trains are not enemies. Pick both like adults. And if your plan for the working class is another committee study, shove it. People need rent relief, wages, and transit that does not strand them at midnight. Do the job or get the hell out of the way. And that's today's dose of reality from Loud and Local with Vixie Steele in New York, New York. Go do something useful with your day and come back tomorrow.